List 3, I want to know. This is your ology video. So let's go back. Ology is a Greek root and it means to study. So you're going to notice a trend in all of your words. So your first word is geology, and this is the scientific study of the history of the earth, especially as recorded by rocks. So when I think about geology, I think you study rocks. Geology, rocks. Someone put on their last homework that they brought a geode as a memento back from a trip. So geode is a type of rock. So then maybe that would help you remember that geology is a study of rocks. So on your homework next to geology, write or draw what you would study if you are studying geology. Your next word is biology. This is the study of living things. So in the picture, there are fish and in the ocean. If you studied biology, you would study fish, all living things, any type of plant or animal, anything that's alive. A biologist who studies biology would study that. Mythology is the study of myths. So when we talk about Greek roots, ancient Greece, or way back in time, the people that lived in Greece had a lot of myths or tales or stories that talked about how things happened. We would probably consider them to be fantasy today because of the type of characters and stuff. So mythology is when you would study those myths. In our classroom library, there is a section called Myths and Legends. So if you're interested, you could look at that genre. Percy Jackson books kind of study some of those Greek myths. Mythology, the study of myths. Anthropology is the study of human races, origins, societies, and cultures. So I think of anthropology as the studying people and people throughout history. So how the different people lived, the culture, how different people moved, different civilizations, different cities. That is all anthropology. So when you think of anthropology, think of the study of people and how people have kind of changed and how they interact together. So in your own words, beside anthropology, write what you would study if you studied anthropology. Ecology is a branch of biology that deals with how organisms relate to one another and their physical surroundings. So ecology deals with living things, so it's a part of biology. And so how organisms or living things relate to one another. So how does a tree fit into an ecosystem? How do the fish fit into an ecosystem? What's the relationship between the tree and the fish and the water? All of that would be ecology, how organisms work together. Etymology is kind of what we're doing here in 4th grade with our spelling and vocabulary words. This is the study of the origin of words, so where words came from. So when we study Greek and Latin roots, we break apart those words into roots like etymology. So right now we're working at the rootology. So we study the root of it, the origin. Where did it come from? It's a Greek root. So that's a little bit of etymology. And so etymology also deals with the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. We're not necessarily going to study that as much, but when we are working with these Greek and Latin roots, we are studying etymology. So on your homework next to etymology, write what it means to study etymology in your own words in a way that you'll remember.